woman charged in a deadly hit and run in South City is staying behind bars. Police say Tamaris Buckner hit the victim and drove off without reporting it. This all stems back to a crash nearly a week ago near Bamberger and Gravois. New tonight, our Shoshana Stahl joins us live outside the Carnahan Courthouse downtown, where Buckner faced a judge for the first time. Shoshana.
Yeah, that's right, Sam. And today, Tamaris Buckner finding out the judge denied her bond and she will stay behind bars down the street at the City Justice Center. I was in the courtroom today and she was emotional hearing that from the judge, that she's not able to go home to her 2 children. I also spoke to the victim's mom today, who says it was too emotional for her to be in the courtroom, but she did send in a victim impact statement to be read aloud in court today, saying she wondered if Buckner had stayed on the scene, would her son still be alive today? The St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department identified 27-year-old Jason Lewis as the cyclist killed on April 1st at Gravois and Bamberger. Over the weekend, police arrested Tamaris Buckner, saying she's the driver that hit him and took off in this gray SUV. Investigators say after Buckner hit Lewis, it caused him to land in another lane of Gravois, where he was hit by 3 additional cars. 2 of those cars did stay at the crash site, and the drivers are working with police. Lewis later died at the hospital. Police spent days looking for the driver of the Ford Edge, saying community tips as well as a tracker on the car placed it at the crash site. According to court documents, Buckner admitted to drinking and smoking marijuana the day of the crash. First Alert 4 digging into Buckner's driving history, revealing she had 27 other traffic violations from 2023 to the day of the accident. Those violations ranging from not registering a vehicle, to not wearing a seatbelt, to speeding, to not stopping at a stop sign. Those violations also ranging from the city to different municipalities across North St. Louis County and even into St. Charles. Attorney Andrew Munwiller says just because you're cited doesn't mean you're found guilty.
They may not have ever either been tried, or she may have pled guilty to a different violations.
In Missouri, if you get 8 or more points over 18 months, your license is suspended. If you get 12 or more points in a year, your license will be revoked for a year. Buckner's entire driving history isn't public, but shows several of her citations have upcoming court dates.
Cases can get dismissed, can get agreed to a lower citation or fine, or sometimes cases just don't get tried, or even if the citation's issued, the prosecutors may not necessarily file the charge. So for those that are actually filed, they actually have to go through a disposition before they would assess the points off of her license.
Another part of that victim impact statement today was asking people in the courtroom to consider what if this was their child. Lewis's mom also saying that her son loved the outdoors, he loved landscaping, grilling, and was a kind, generous person to everyone that he knew and loved in his life. Someone that they're deeply missing and will continue to miss. We also know Buckner's next hearing on bond will be a week from today. Live in downtown St. Louis, Shoshana Stahl, First Alert 4.
Shoshana, thanks.